Time now 9:09 on a Friday. I'm so excited because we have a brand new restaurant in our kitchen this morning, Jen.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I am joined by Margot Executive Chef Ryan Tomlinson and also Matthew over there. Thank you guys so much for being here so far this morning. I'm just excited to talk about this brand new restaurant. Can you just tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So Margot is brand new to West Mobile. It's at Cottage Hill in Schillinger. It's named after my wife. It is a steak and seafood house. We're sourcing as much as we possibly can from around those local areas. I'm actually driving down to Balabatry today to go pick up some fresh seafood. So it's been amazing. We've been open for about 3 weeks, and Chef Ryan is actually going to cook our second best-selling dish next to a filet. It's the Creole seafood Bucatini pasta.
Perfect.
Oh,
and some people might recognize you really quick for just some other restaurants.
Yeah, Loaded Beer Garden.
Yep, Loaded Beer Garden. So already familiar to Mobile, familiar to the food scene. You probably dine there. So now to have a brand new addition in West Mobile is really nice. So can you just go ahead and tell me about what you're whipping up today?
Certainly, yeah, we're doing our Creole seafood Bucatini. So just a nice Creole seafood pasta. I got some fresh shrimp, some crawfish in there, and some Bucatini noodles.
Awesome. That already sounds delicious, and I can kind of already smell the oil cooking there.
Oh yeah, we have our pan hot.
And so can you tell me what Margot specializes in? I know you talked about the steak and the seafood.
Yeah, absolutely. While Ryan gets started on the pasta, I'll go ahead and kind of tell you, run down about that. It's been something that's been on our mind for about 2 years now, but focusing mainly on steaks. We have a dry aged meat program that we're aging our own beef in-house, so anywhere from about 30 to 45 days. In fact, tonight and tomorrow we're featuring a 30-day aged dry tomahawk steak. It's about 40 ounces, looks like a big dinosaur bone. So I think we have 5 of those left for reservation between today and tomorrow. Those are call ahead reserve type steaks. But it's great, you know, kids are welcome. It is a very casual atmosphere, so you can come in t-shirt, you can dress it up, dress it down, however you want to do it. Welcome everybody.
And how long have you been open?
We are actually in our 3rd weekend right now, open to the public. So brand new, and it is off to the races. Everything's going great.
Perfect. And so back to the pasta, what would be the first step really in starting this?
All right, step 1, as I said, we have our pan hot now, and then we're just going to go in with our trinity. So some celery, bell pepper, and onion. Then we'll just get all this sweating down. I'll draw out that flavor. And we're going to give this about a minute or 2 and then go in with some garlic, some blackening seasoning, and our herbs. We have thyme and bay leaf, and then do a little deglaze with some white wine.
Perfect. I know you just started, but it already smells so good. And so coming up in just a little bit, what are the next steps going to be in this?
As I said, the next steps are going to be add a little garlic, finish that down, some herbs, some white wine, and then we'll hit it with our cream and let that just sort of reduce and sort of draw out all the flavors from all the vegetables and aromatics.
Perfect. So when we come up in just a little bit, we're going to have Chelsea join you up here just to go ahead and get the sauce going a little bit more, get that cream in there, and really get it going. Thank you guys so much for being here this morning, and we'll have more coming up in just a little bit.
Welcome back to Studio 10. We're so excited. We have Executive Chef of Margot, Ryan Tomlinson, but also Matthew Golden, owner, with us this morning on Studio 10. Guys, good morning to the both of you.
Oh, thanks for having us here. We're so excited.
I'm so excited y'all are here. So I haven't been here for myself. I was telling Matthew earlier, so many friends have been, and they have only said amazing things about this new restaurant in West Mobile. So we're going to talk about that here in just a second. But for folks who are just now tuning in, what are we making this morning?
Right now we're doing our Creole seafood Bucatini. So just Bucatini with a Creole cream sauce and some shrimp and crawfish.
Yum. Okay, and so we're working on the shrimp right now, but folks were just taking a closer look, Matthew, at this. And what is this?
All right, so these guys are our #1 selling appetizer. This is our corn and crawfish beignets right here. This is topped with a house-made whiskey remoulade, pork rind powdered sugar.
Wow.
I'll say it again, pork rind powdered sugar with candied jalapenos on top. These, I've never seen one come back with one left in it.
I was about to say. I told him I hate I'm about to make it ugly because I'm definitely going to eat
Try
one of
these guys right now.
I would love to try one, and so I'm going to let it cool off here in just a second. While we're doing that, you're working on the shrimp. Tell me about the ingredients in this bucatini.
Okay, so we have our cream sauce base, which is just a bunch of Trinity that we steeped in some cream, and we're going to pull all that out. For the actual dish here, we have our shrimp rolling, and then we're going to go in with some fresh Trinity. just to get some good sear on it and some good texture. So some fresh bell pepper and onion here. And then after this, we're pretty much just going to hit it with our cream sauce with all of our vegetables pulled out. Let that sort of reduce, add our pasta, and then finish with our crawfish.
I hate that you guys can't try this right now. I said I was going to eat one, but all 5 of them may be gone by the end of this show. This is so delicious. Now, Matthew, you were just telling me this is a brand new concept. You also own Loda Beer Garden as well. You named this after your wife. So tell me how you came up with this and why you wanted to start it in West Mobile.
So West Mobile is missing something that has fresh and local seafood in the area to where, like I said, you could dress the place up or just come casually. It's important to note that these shrimp are coming straight out of the bayou. Like I said, I'm leaving here, going to Balabatcher to go pick up our crab. So we're keeping it local, supporting our local fishermen, and it's just been so much fun naming it after my wife. She's the mother of all 4 of our children. We have a 4-week-old today. So we opened a week after we had baby number 4.
Wow. Busy man, for sure. Okay, we're going to continue to work on this while stuff my mouth. Real quick, we want to tell people location and hours.
Yes, so we're at 79 Cottage Hill Road. That's right at the intersection of Cottage Hill and Schillinger. We're only open for dinner service currently, Tuesday through Saturday. But coming mid-September, we're going to be doing brunch, jazz brunch in West Mobile. So it's great. Reservations are strongly encouraged. You can go to our website, margotmobile.com, or go to Open Table.
Yum. Okay, well, you can give them a call. We're going to have everything you need to know about Margot on our website, fox10tv.com. This food is so good. I cannot wait to try the pasta next. Jennifer, we are in for a treat today.
Well, we are back in the kitchen with Chef Ryan from Margot and also Matt, the owner, too. And I am so excited to see this. Now, we finished up the shrimp pasta, and so I know that you're just going to go ahead and start plating that. And while you do that, can you go ahead and just tell me about what Margot is doing at the restaurant, some special things you guys have going on?
Yeah, absolutely. So we forgot to mention, today is National Oyster Day.
Yes.
So we're actually an oyster bar, too. We have a oyster bar in the middle of our dining room, this big, massive hood and grill. So we're grilling oysters and shucking oysters right in the middle of the dining room. My favorite grilled oyster that Ryan came up with has goat cheese and pepper jelly on top of it.
That sounds like a great
amazing
combination.
But he's sourcing oysters here locally, and then we also have boutique oysters. I think the ones we have right now are out of Boston, Massachusetts. So just all kinds of constantly changing. We'll have Murder Points, I believe, coming up here in a few weeks. So it's great. Tonight we have live music. We do live music on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. And when we start brunch in mid-September, we'll have a jazz brunch every Sunday as well.
Perfect. So just a little bit for everyone. Again, you have the delicious steaks, and I want to go ahead and touch on that again, that you have a special heading into this evening.
Yes, our special this evening is a tomahawk ribeye. We have 14 of them. I believe right now we're sitting at 11 of them are sold between today and tomorrow. It's 30 days dry aged, and it's over 40 ounces. It's massive. It's this huge, huge, huge thing.
Oh, that sounds so good. Okay, I was going to go ahead and give this a little try real fast before we're out of time here.
And then the cheese right here. You gotta have
Always
cheese.
got to add the cheese. There we go, perfect.
Green onion.
And, it's just a nice presentation too. And if you have people with allergies or picky eaters, are they able to customize some of the food as well?
That's a great thing that you brought up. Tell them about your vegan, or actually vegetarian dish that we have right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're very accommodating to any sort of dietary restrictions. We actually, on top of all the steak and seafood, we do a faux crab cake as a vegetarian dish. So
I've never heard of that.
Make that with some oyster mushrooms and all your typical crab cake trimmings. Nice arugula salad underneath. So yeah, we'll take care of anybody.
That is so good. Oh, just that shrimp alone, I'm really enjoying that.
Local shrimp, that's why.
And then is there anything else you guys want to add?
Open Tuesday through Saturday currently, and just encourage you to make a reservation. That's the best way to get in. But if you don't, you can always come sit at the bar or outside until we have a table open up for you.
And one last thing, your address again.
7899 Cottage Hill Road and margotmobile.com.
Perfect, Margot Mobile. Again, that is in West Mobile. Open this evening. I highly recommend it. That shrimp pasta, I can see why it's one of your best sellers. Absolutely delicious. Chelsea, you are up next to go ahead and try this.